Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sansomi. And today we have a little cup game against Chelsea's under 23. It's the Papa John's trophy. Let's hope that they are not in form. Yeah, whatever. After that we have Northampton, Chesterfield and Notts County in this episode. I've squeezed in a friendly there because I wanted it, because otherwise we would just be training that week, and I think we need a game in the week as well. So yeah, unless something else shows up, maybe it will be if we manage to do something in that trophy, maybe that will cancel that game. We'll just have to see, but at the moment that's the way it is. So Chelsea under 23, Northampton, Chesterfield and Notts County are the teams we're facing off against today, and we're pretty much waiting. To be honest, I'm pretty much waiting for the season to be over now. I want to use the money to improve training facilities, hopefully get a little more coaches so that we can handle the training that we are giving them. So yeah, loads of things like that, which makes it interesting. Now we're going to have to try and do a little rotation on players. So I'm not going to use Robert Stokes today, I think. Or should I? Bennett. I always need to play Bennett because I need to do commercial for him so that he gets sold. But what kind of players should I use as central defenders? Not Wiggett, because he's just come back from an injury. So I'm gonna try, maybe I play, not Ted. I think we're gonna have to deal with Robert Stokes anyway. Robert Stokes, but I'm not going to be playing him. I'm gonna be playing him as the club wants me to play him, so that they can be quiet. And to partner with him, why not go with Jude Russell, actually? I'm going to do... No, Stokes is there. All right. This is not the right... I forgot that I have to do the right defender first, all right? So who am I going to play at the right defender? Harry? Yeah, let's give Harry a chance today. Then we have Stokes. Then we have Jude Russell. And as a left defender, we're going to have to keep on using Bennett to try and get him sold. Right midfielder. Right, who do we put in on the right? We have a Foka, of course, and he's fresh, so let's do that. Defensive midfielder, who is up for it, together with Paris. Or Paris is not 100%. Well, it's a cup. We want to have a good team in the cup, so Jude as well. And then as a partners up front, of course, if they're fresh, Neil and Corey. And then let's see what we can bring in on the bench. You could see that I chose to go with Toby Egan. I'm going to be playing Toby Egan a lot now. I think I want to see if I can develop him into a good goalkeeper. Then we go Carl. And do we have somebody that can play both? We have someone that can play both the right, so let's go with Newton instead of Cole. And then just a left defender, Dan Butler or Terenzi. We go with Terenzi. And then we go midfielders. We go Kaya. Ben Gladwin is back. He can play everywhere up there. We're going to go with Jake Fisher and end with a striker. I'm going to go with Glenn Wade there. So let's see if we stand any chance against Chelsea under 23 here. Would be cool. It's always nice if we can go through in the cup. Always marked tightly. I can do that. Pump the fist. Nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show someone else what we are capable of. Yes, let's do that. Let's go out and win this game, shall we? Cup game. Oh well, we can always hope and try. Oh, look at that. United are playing on the same day against Crew away. 10 minutes. They haven't created a chance. We have. Oh, a shot outside. They go, oh, 2 shots outside. How nice. Seems like they're not using a very good side then. That's comfortable to know. Hughes with the corner and... Wow! Near Flahaven! It's 1-0 Welling United! Ole, 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 ole! Let's take care of these under 23. If we can beat Bournemouth under 23, we certainly should stand a chance. I'm not saying it will be easy. We should stand a chance against Chelsea's as well. Hoyts again. Oh, and oh! This looks promising. Nice. Hoyts. Oh. And it's away. Here they come though. No, nothing out of that one. That's good. Thank you. Oh, now they're getting chances. But here we come with another corner. Hoyts. And, oh, hits the post. Whew, another corner then. Because they cleared it. So here's Hughes with it. No throw-in. Okay. Brithwithal. Oh, they headed that away. We're actually pressing Chelsea's under 23. That's nice. Makoma. Obadje. Hughes. Brithwithal. Afuka. Hughes. And Andrews. Oh, what a perfect run by Andrews. That was a perfect run by Andrews. Hughes with the corner. We are dominating. And there is Afuka! Dominating against Chelsea's under 23. How nice isn't this? Come on. Come on, Welling. Welling United. Welling United. Afuka to Hughes. Hughes to Brithwithal. And he gets it into Andrews, and Andrews... Ooh, good save by their keeper. Oh, this looks good. 2-0. But here they come. Munoz, I don't know. Moa. And here they go. But it's been disallowed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That just shows that they are capable. We just have been playing better than they have at the moment. So let's hope we can continue with that. The defense hasn't been the best of us, but I guess that's because they're faced with quite good players compared to what they usually are. So, oh, Afuka, and their goalkeeper takes it. First half ends 2-0 for us. That's actually quite good. I'm happy with that. Oh, and here's Andrews. He wasn't quick enough to get free there. And I can understand that. It's a bit of a different qualities of players that he's facing today than he usually are. Even though they haven't really shown that. I think we are capable of better, even though we've been playing well. I think I'm very happy with the players. I can see Paris is getting tired, so let's bring in Kaya. And Flahaven is getting tired, so let's bring in Glenn Wade. And anybody else tired? We have Fuka, and well, we wait with that. But I'm thinking bringing on Jake Fisher for one of those two. And it looks like it's at the moment, as it is for Jude Obadje, that he has to come. Oh, Obadje. Kaya to Andrews. Andrews back to Kaya. Kaya to Wade. Wade to Fuka. Oh! good twist on that one. Let's bring in Jake there. At least fresh legs in the game here. And now we can just sit back and wait and see what happens. Hope for the best. Crew is making a good game against Manchester United's under 23 as well. So maybe it's the small club's time today. Brithwithel. He hasn't played in a long while, and here's... Oh, wait! Oh, Fisher! Fisher keeps it in there. Bennett! Bennett! Oh! I wish somebody would buy Bennett. Livramento. Russell. Fisher. Kaya. Bennett. Bennett hoisted up to it the quick Andrews. But he's not quick enough to get away from those defenders. That's for sure. They closed him down quite quickly there. Usually in the league, he just runs away from them. Here's Hughes. And... oh. It's a bit nervous. 10 minutes to go. We're 2-0 up. It looks like we are going to be upsetting another club. Well, it's only under 23, but anyway, it's still Chelsea's under 23, so I'm ecstatic with this. I'm very pleased with this one. Mafuka, Huis, Andrews, Kaya! 2 chances for Kaya. And we're going to win it. We are through to the next round in Papa John Trophy. That's nice. And oh, we get a number 3 in as well. It's Glenn Wade. Glenn Wade makes it 3-0 for us. How ecstatically happy I am about this. The prize money is something. I think we should get more than 22,000 now, but I don't know. But we did get 22,000 beating out Bournemouth under 23, so maybe we could get a little more in this one. Maybe 30 or 40. That would be nice. It's... oh! We know we can't win it. There's gonna be a better team than us, of course, and this should have been one of them. But as long as we make money out of these trophies, that's... why are we playing them? Who's trying to find a Foka? Now, I wouldn't say no to getting the trophy, of course. We could use some trophies to up the status of the club. Maybe get some sponsoring and stuff like that if we could. Oh, we played very well. Jude Russell playing extremely well. I'm just afraid that when he plays well, maybe he will be sold. But yeah, it's better that he plays well. Nice win, I must say. Very nice win. And so we go through to the next round. I wonder how it went for Manchester United. They went through on penalties against Crew. So Crew made a very good game against Manchester United's under 23 as well. This is strange but wonderful. Welling United, 45,000. That's good money. We're up to 121. That's good. But we are losing money so quickly. But yeah, and Hughes plays well. That's good. Thank you very much. Like that. Let's go on to the next game. And Chesterfield Papa John Trophy, nothing. Shock. Chesterfield calls Chesterfield. Who did they beat? Yeah, they beat Barnsley. First team. Barnsley's first team. That's actually good by them. Well, in United, we did a chuck as well. That's nice. And we get Liverpool under 23 in the next round. Whew, that's going to be a tough one. I think they have a lot more reserve players that is going to come down there, and we're going to play away. Still not going to be anybody there. It's a quarter-final. We reached the quarter-final of that trophy, and if we can, I don't think we're going to be able to have a chance against Liverpool 103. They have too many players that needs to be playing, even when the team hasn't played. Even when they have too many reserves that are good, so to speak. They can't fill out the first 11, or they can fill out maybe 2 first 11s, I should say. So it's going to be very, very hard for us to do anything about Liverpool, that's for sure. Yeah, at the same time, it should have been quite hard for us to... I don't care about that. It should have been quite hard for us to withstand anything against Chelsea, but I guess they don't have that many reserve players that are great. So that was a nice win. Let's just hope we can continue. Yeah, I tried. He was up for a work permit, so I asked for it, of course. But we have actually managed to lend him out to a club from Greece, this Santi, playing in Super League 2 in Greece, which is... they have no... Oh, Christ. Let's hope they do show up some games on him here, or that might be completely unnecessary. I'm lending them out to get a work permit, and let's see what club... Alta. Is it the same thing here? No, they have... It's the Norwegian league, so they have Norsk Tippeligaen avdeling 1. So hopefully Mads Mikkelsen's going to be playing anyway, or at least going to get some games, and hopefully be able to do it good enough to earn himself a work permit with us. Let's hope for that. Let's hold our thumbs, as they say. Steve Vance is injured. That's not good, but it's only 2-3 days, so that's okay. Let's move on. Closely together with the games here today. I don't know if that's very good. Oh well, I hope we survive it. Another one that I have had interest in, or maybe that's just... No. I guess it's somebody's telling me he's good. I don't know. Northampton. Certainly going to be a tough game, that as well. Away as well. We have another away game then against Chesterfield. So yeah, what we're going to see, any player that is tired is not going to play today. They're going to be swapped out. So even if we have to swap out all the 11 players, because we really don't care about the league anymore, we have made our... I feel that we have made what we need to do, and that is getting to the... to stay in the division. Yes, we would like to go to the playoffs, but I think it's more important that we let as many people or many players as possible get the feel of the first team football. So when I can, I'm going to be swapping around as much as I can. Oh, Victor has been training well. Let's put arms around him, and maybe he should be awarded with a game then, if Neil and or Corey are too tired to play. I'm actually considering that. Let's see what type, how it looks when we get in here. Which players are tired, in need of a rest, and not. I don't think anybody should be too tired. We did change out the players that was really tired, so here we go. Norwich, Seal, Divine. Alfie Divine has gone on loan to Norwich. All right. He is a good player. Looks like a good player. But that's nothing we can get our hands on. We're Little Welling United. His career is going to be over before we reach the Premier League even. So, yeah. Let's move along, move along. Nothing to see, nothing to see. Take some while here. Let's see, tactical meeting. So here we go to the game. Let's see who we have. Possible tiredness. Joe Bennett. Joe Bennett's not going to be playing, so Terenzi coming in. Afuka tired. Well, let's play Glenn Gladwin then. Huyes is tired, so let's play Kaya. McHona, let's play... Alright, play Gardner, I guess. And Jude is fine. Neil is tired, so let's actually use Glade there and then give Victor the opportunity to play for Neil. Alright, so here's the team today. Bringing it down a bit since the last game, but I feel that this is a good alternative, a good way to train the players, and hopefully we are good enough still to be able to do something against Northampton. Hopefully win, but go hard. I'm not going to go hard in tackles because I don't want any of my players being sent off, especially none of the good ones, so that they will be suspended for a lot. I'd rather lose this game, so to speak, than have a player being suspended because I'm going to go hard in on tackles. Northampton have started better team. They had over 80% of... Now that's passes completed. I thought that was possession, but it wasn't. Here they come. Here we come. Wade, Glenn Wade, and oh! You should have scored there. Blimey. Blimey, blimey, blimey. So this is my plan now. It's to every player that as soon as a player is in need, that's a lot of stalking, or not stalking, slipping of the tongue. But as soon as players are tired now, I'm going to try and find someone else to play in that position, because I want as many players as possible to get the opportunity to develop, to reach their potential, which could be better for us as well, because if we have better players next season, that is that if we have more players being developed until next season, maybe next season we can become a top team, maybe even a team fighting for victory in this league. Who knows? I know my team has a lot of talent, and if we can sign somebody on free transfer that might be making a big difference next season. It's going to be hard to find, of course, and so on, but you never know. If we find that one player, if we have trained up the rest of the team to reach up the potential that they are supposed to have, maybe we can be a team next season that is struggling and fighting to reach League One. And if we are struggling, are good enough to struggle for first position in this league, I'm going to say we're ready to play in League One and ready to be, oh, Joaquin Whale! And we are ready, in that case, we're ready to try and struggle to stay in League One, definitely. So, yeah, that's our main goal here now. It's to try and use this season to develop as many players as possible. And to do that, we need to rotate a lot of the players. So let them get a couple of games and and so on and so forth, and just hope that they develop in the way that we want them to. So yeah, but I know they're not going to develop just playing in the under 23 and training. They need some first team games, and that's what why I'm going to be using them, or as many players as possible in the first team. So a lot of, let's see, anybody tired? Gladwin is tired. Are we going to bring in Fisher? Oh crap, they equalized. Let's bring in Fisher. Let's hope that he can do the difference for us then. Anybody else? Harry Brithwithel? Should perhaps Oliver Newton come in there? Let's give him some minutes to try and develop in the right direction as well. Come on. You know what? We have him on the bench. He is the finisher. He is the quick one. He is the one that can, if anybody has the potential to seal this game for us, it is going to be Corey Andrews. But nothing happens here, unfortunately. Come on. I'm going to go focus. Come on, give me a goal. Give me a 3-pointer. Give me a goal. 4 minutes of added time, 2 minutes, 1 minute, it's over. And it's a draw. Well, it's better than nothing, but yeah, it is a draw. So yeah, it should be. We'll be happy anyway then. As I said, I know we're going to fall because we're going to be running around with players, so to speak. Let's see what happens here. Foster raises fitness. Corey and Robert Steele. Okay. I guess they're going to have to be out of the Chesterfield game completely then. Stephen H. 15 unbeaten run ends. And scouting meeting. Let's move on. So next game is against Chesterfield away. It feels a bit sad when you have the lead for so long to not win. I mean, sure, I would have taken a 1-1 when we went into that game, especially when we now start to change around in the team, so to speak. I would have any day. I would have taken a 1-1 draw there. But when you have the lead for so long, you don't want to lose the game or lose the lead. So yeah, another forward, a forward that looks really good. Oh, I want to sign him. Good off the ball working and jumping reach and heading. I don't know how bravery is, but I think I'm gonna see if he's interested. He is interested, and he's interested in being a fringe player. Let's see what kind of contract he demands. 1 year, £350 a week. Let's give him 3 years. He's only 23. Let's lock that in. Let's see. I don't want to give him a wage rate every year. He can get a promotion rate if we reach the next level. Let's suggest that for him. He's happy with that. 350 is not much. I mean, we are trying to get rid of players with lower salary, but I just can't stand not taking the advantage here because I think we have him on the short list, and I think we've been interested in him before. We just haven't been able to sign him. So yeah, I'm gonna try to sign him. Let's hope he chooses us, because I think now that we have made an offer for him, I'm pretty sure a lot of others will, and Havant has already made an offer for him. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see what happens. We are losing money every month, and we have too much of in salary. And I'm trying to get rid of players, yes, so that might be a stupid thing to try and buy him, but at the same time, I just want to. I think I'm going to have to change this to any price because I just want to get rid of those 2,000 in salary on Joe Bennett. So let's hope that they can, and let's do it ourselves as well. Let's say unspecified. Let's just offer him to clubs like that, and let's hope that we can get him sold. I don't really care. Oh, his value has really dropped from 40,000. I think it was 35 and we put 40 down to 9.5 thousand. Well, that's cool, and the window closes very soon. So shall I go in there and try on all of them? Unwanted list, Rice Brown, transfer, offer to clubs, 0, unspecified. Let them make me an offer. Let's give them an offer they can't refuse. Let's do that to this one as well. Offers to club. Let's offer this one unspecified. Yes, yes. And then last but not least, Joseph Rabbits. Like that. Let's hope there is somebody that's going to be interested in some of them, maybe all of them. They can take them all off our hands. Potential issue with Dolby. Dolby seems I think is struggling to be in team reason go out on loan. I think we're going to see if we can find a loan for him, because as he said, he seemed to have good potential, but he's not. Let's just see. We're going to have to at least as a regular starter. One club is interested. Dulwich Hamlet is interested in him. So let's go in here. Let's go other Hamlet. Dulwich Hamlet. Yes. Let's put them in there. Regular starter. We want him to play as a striker. We don't have any preferred role. He can play at any role he wants. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what they come back with. Maybe that will be a good loan for them. Let's see. Chases Dolby, yes. Makes an offer. It's an offer I can refuse, but I will not refuse, even though they're not going to pay anything. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be good for him to be getting games. Just playing will be good enough for him. Let's see here. Hazel shines Jones, yeah. And this is under 23. That beats Crawley's under 23 with 2-0. Toby Egan playing very well. And yeah. Let's see. Yeah, well, let's go on. And need to move along. Things are going slow here. I beg your pardon, because mostly it is because of this transfer window that is slowing us down. A lot of things is happening. I'm trying to get rid of a lot of players and so on and so forth, and yeah, not much I can do. Not much more I can do than try to fix everything. The transfer window ends on Friday, so Chesterfield report. No offers for 5 players. Such a shame. Oof, 3.6 million. Wonder if he's good. Seems like he is. Well, I can't. I have no money, so the only player that's going to come into Wellington United is going to be free transfers. Now, I have the advantage to look at players in Manchester United and stuff like that, where when their contract goes out, I am there picking them up, and there is a much higher chance that they are going to be future stars than just signing players that you find without contract. In my book, anyway. I think, especially since I can't scout as much as I want to, that's the what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get them from those teams, because there's a chance that they are good enough to play in my team, and that there is a chance that they have the potential to be something really good. Look at that potential. 5 stars. Where does he play? Contracted to Fulham. Yes. How do they expect me to? Let's add him to shortlet indefinitely, because maybe he will end his contract this summer. Look at that. 25 is he's running out this summer, and with the potential like that, I'm not going to pass that up. If he gets released, I'm going to be there trying to sign him. That's for sure. If I can remember it, at least. So, yeah. Acknowledged. He would be a very... yeah. What is this then? Oh, that looks good. And his contract ends. And he's 25 though. But let's put him on the short list. You know what? We are actually going to... scout player. Let's see what we can get out of this, but let's not get stuck into this one, because I'm just going to go through a lot of players and I'm not going to be able to stop. So yeah, let's... what do we do with him then? Ryan Trevitt. Well, he's getting games. That's the most important thing. And I think he is probably best as a central midfielder, and I guess that's where they play him, while I want to train him up to be a right midfielder, and that's where I want them to play him. So I'm not going to care that they play him out of position. Let them do that. So let's see here. That's a strange name. And Sunday is from San Paulo. He's ended up on my short list in some way. I can't offer him a contract, so that's not. Sao Juan de Merde. I wonder what country that is from. Is that Brazil? No, Portugal. It's a Portuguese player. All right. Well, even if we could sign him for free, he would most likely not get a transfer, work permit. So, but he was not available for free. So, yeah. Let's see who are we going to have to take out of the team. We're gonna do something like this. Actually, we're gonna put Jude Russell there as the central defender, and then bring back Charlie Wiggett. Victor is too tired to play. Kaya is too tired to play. Brithwithel, too tired to play. Let's go with we need to train. Let's give Dylan a chance to train. Oh, he's unregistered. All right, then we chose Steve Vance then. Jude Russell could go with the rest as well. Let's play Perkins there. Teddy Perkins coming in. We want this to be green if possible. Jude is tired. Jake Fisher is not. So I guess Jake Fisher is going to be the one that's going to be playing there. Afuke is green all over. And how about, I just wanted to take a look at Bojang. Bojang is not fit enough to play. Paris is, though. Let's have Paris play for Jude, because Jude was a bit tired. And Paris is back in business. So let's put him in. Let's have a look how the team looks now. It's Victor, who's not ready to play. Let's give... Sam is going to go away on loan, so he can stay outside. Should we use this one to see if he can maybe get some interesting eyes on him, so that he can, whatchamacallit, get sold? Oh, he's unregistered. We can perhaps yeah, we have room for him. So who do we... There he is. And do we have anybody else that we need? Oh, there was the defender, wasn't there, that we had problems? Dylan is not an under 21 player anymore. Jude Russell is in. We have room for one more player. So is there another one that is not under 21, that is not registered? Oliver is under 21. Under 21, under 21, under 21, under 21. It's Joseph Rabbits. Should we put him as well? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. So now he can play. No, but he's injured. Oh, crap. Then we have to find one of the others. Should we go with... I'll go with Alfie Matthews then. He's not injured. So, yeah. Let's go with this team. Let's see what that can bring us. Most likely a loss, but as I said, it's all about training the players now. I need to get them better. It's all about giving them the opportunity to play. So let's hope that will go good here. Kick off this game. Let's go. Chesterfield away. Can we get something out of this game? Come on, Welling. Come on, come on, come on. It's interesting. Maghoma. Yeah, pregnant. He's with the corner. And they headed it away. But there is Terenzi picking it up. Terenzi. Oh. Vance getting it forward. Oh. Perkins. Hughes. Out your fucker. And here's Moore heading it down to their keeper. That's a shame. Hoisting it up. Come on, Terenzi, don't go away like that. Don't. Oh, there they go. That was actually a really good goal. A really good goal by them. Perfect cross. And that was not good for us. But as I said, this season is all about trying to get the players better. Let's hope this will improve everybody's training, so to speak, that they will be better trained and become better and developing. And Matthews! Alfie Matthews makes it 1-1. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. That's the way we play football at Welling United. Come on. Chesterfield is not a top team, that's for sure. They might have surprised Barnsley's team in the Papa John's Trophy, but here we go. Wade! Glenn Wade makes a goal. All right, all right. Let's see if we can get this team going. It's going to be interesting to see if this really will help in developing the players, if they will become better now that they're going to be playing games on not a regular basis, but quite often. That will be interesting. But here they come, and it's Linton again, making it 2-2. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. We're putting up a struggle though, and that's a good thing. And we are playing with a lot of players that really shouldn't be playing, perhaps. Like Paris Neal, I think he's got some potential. Looking at him, he's only 18 and he has really good numbers there. But he's not, I don't think look at this. He's got some really good potential. So yeah, I should be using him as much as I can, that's for sure. And that's another left winger. But yeah, I can see he's nowhere near that kind of stardom at the moment. But putting him in as often as possible, that's going to develop him. But he's not going to be playing this entire game. I'm going to be letting Jake Fisher coming in there any time. So, yeah, let's do it now. Because Oscar Terenzi playing really bad. Let's put in Joe Bennett there then. It might be that the Chesterfield or right winger might be too good for Terenzi. Then he might be too good for a good pass by Fisher there. Then he might be too good for Bennett as well, so or should be. And here comes Fisher! But it's been disallowed. It's an offside goal. Too bad, too bad, too bad. But it goes to show what we really can do. So, I mean, we do have a lot of potential in this team. And here they come. Stop them. That's that goddamn Linton. He's made 2 goals already. Don't let him make one up. Oh! What a screamer! Burnell! What a screamer that was! Ben Burnell really sticking it to us. And yeah, we have no more players to change. So not much more we can do. I can scream at them, focus, and I can scream. No, I can't scream demand more. It's too close to the focus one, I guess. Still can't scream to them. Come on, we're gonna lose this game. What kind of crap is that? Vance, Afoka, Fisher, and oh, that was our chance. And oh, so sad. But I know that it's something we have to live with for the rest of the season, since we do have to go around and all the players and stuff like that and play with fresh legs all the time and yeah, to see if we can develop all the players. But yeah, it's a shame that we lost that game, that's for sure. Carabao Cup. Is this the final? No, it's not, is it? Where does the stage say here? Semi-final. All right, City against Liverpool in the semi-final. Yeah, it's a disappointing, and I'm disappointed. My Homer and Charlie Wiggett is jaded, so they cannot play in the next game. Let's see, how many games have we played this episode, so we don't play too many. We have only Notts County left to play in this episode, so that's interesting. At least I think it's interesting. So City beating Liverpool in the Carabao Cup semi-final. Interesting, interesting. Let's see. Let's move on here. City is taking a big league in the Premier League, it looks like. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Welling. Notts County at home at least, so we might be getting some money for this one. Marseille reports on training. Most of them feels the individual training have been assigned to work on is not beneficial. All those players are complaining. I'm going to go through all of the training then when I'm off camera here, because that will take some time before, and we don't want to pull this episodes out too far. Dolby set to go on loan, and I'm going to be making a parting and like that, and we're off. Yeah. Wonder when the Norwegian league is starting, since I really haven't seen anything happening to Matt Mikkelsen, so let's go in on Matt Mikkelsen just to see when that first game was. Into Alta, into schedule, and that first game is in, does it say 80 days? Oh, it's really far away from him getting any games. Oh crap. That's not good. He could just as well stayed in the club then. Until then. That's not good. 80 days? Did they really start that late? I mean, oh well. I don't know what to say about that. That's a long wait for him to get, but he gets some pre-season training and stuff like that, hopefully. And let's see, how does our schedule look? Do we have any free dates here now? We do have 8th of March. Let's see if we can choose other. You know, I think we can go this way and go in on Matt Mikkelsen. Go into Alta. Propose friendly on that day. So it's going to cost us a lot, but it's interesting to see if they would say yes to that, because they should be free. They've got 80 days until they're going to play a game, so they could just as well play against us. I feel that they could. No, they rejected the friendly. What? That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Why do you do that for us? Oh well. In Palestri, that we can't lend anybody from Manchester United, so don't. Emil Hughes out for about 5 weeks. Oh well, that will give somebody. And Bojang taking ill. Okay, he's just got the flu. Let's use the club doctor. I thought he was going to be out for a longer time, but yes, 2 or 3 days. That's okay. He's gonna miss the Notts County game. I thought he was going to be back for that one to play instead of Jude and Paris or Paris. So Jude is another thing. If I could, I would give him back at this moment, because he's got a salary of 1,200, and as we don't really care where we end up, I don't think he's going to be playing many more games. I'm not going to be taking part in these last minutes here, even though I should, because I would love to be selling the players on the unwanted list. Maybe I could just try to offer them all away again before I go on to the next game. Let's just go through this. Transfer offers to club. Joseph Rabbits, offers to club. There's one interested. Wait a minute. One is interested. Ebbsfleet United is interested in Joseph Rabbits. So let's get in here. Others. Oh crap. How do we spell that? Ebbsfleet United. There they are. Good. Details. I'm not going to be specified, but let's offer him to them. They are interested, so let's hope. Let's get in transfer offers to club. One interested here. Ebbsfleet as well. What do you know? Let's do the same here. Ebbsfleet United. You can only hope. Feel free to take both of them. We would be very happy. Joe Bennett would of course be the best choice because that's 2,000. We would not have to pay anymore. £2,000 a week. That will mean that we would go under wage budget instead of being over it as it is now. Even when even if we do get that player that we tried to sign on free transfer, that striker, let's see, they declined the offer and declined the offer for both of them. That's stupid. Why are you all interested in them though? Let's not get a target then. Just offer them to clubs. Both of them as well. Let's just hope that they go away. Register. We have confirmed that we're not going to be. We don't have. Did we not? Is that still on? Is this still on? Yes, it's still on. Contract negotiation. So he hasn't chosen anybody else. So let's see if he's going to choose us, because he has to make up his mind before this window closes, I guess. Or he's not going to be able to be registered. And we have one spot left, so he can take that spot. So yeah, let's hope he decides to sign for us. And let's hope that he can have an impact as well, that he might be a good player, and we might even give him the opportunity to play already against Notts County if he signs. No offer for them. No. Lewis Strap. I don't care. Loan offer for Sojay. I can't do anything about that. So this Notts County game is the last game of this episode. And I think we've had a good time in this episode. And but I'm hoping that we'll end this on a happy note with a victory over Notts County. That would make me glad. And the thing is also that I don't know what to do about Stokes, to be honest. Stokes and Jude might not be giving might not be playing more games for us, to be honest, because I'm thinking we don't want to struggle. Oh, they made an offer. Should we make an offer? I don't think they are going to let us lend him, but no. I was hoping it would have been fun to have a player like Charlotte Shortire down with us, but at the same time, we don't want to lend players now. We should actually try to end the loans that we have, but I don't think we can. Let's go in and see what it says, actually. If we can send them back. Contract, no. Transfer, no. We can't end the. It doesn't seem to be able to end the transfer, the loan. That's sad. Because if we could, we would send them back. That's a lot of money that we wouldn't have to pay. To be honest, transfer status. No, no way to send them back. That's okay. They're just gonna have to train with us and not be in the team, and they'll be used in emergencies, and maybe even if we like the game against Liverpool's under 23, we will bring them in to play. And then because I changed this, I changed it because of Stokes. I don't have to do that anymore. Now I can play so that they get to play the way they train. Transfer deadline has passed, so he chose not to sign for us? Or will we be able to sign him anyway? Even if he decides afterwards, can we sign him? It's weird. Very weird. Why did he not make up his mind before the transfer window closed? That's a strange thing. But I guess since he's not contracted, we can still bring him into the squad. Monthly financial update. We are down to 63,000. We need something big to happen here. And it will, of course. We can't. Those players are not registered, so I'm going to have to remember that. That's... Well, that puts the midfield out of being a lot of rotation. Well, don't care, don't mind at the moment. We need to keep on working on this one. Let's see what happens now. We have... Let's just try to get to that game as quickly as possible. And yes, he sets for sign for us. Accept. And let's hope that we can... Let's hope that we can improve... we can add him to the registration. Yeah, let's do this. Where is he? He's down here in. Now we are full. Let's do that and that. Assign squad number. Where is he? He's down here. What numbers do we have? He's going to be having 17. That's good. And then we're going to be asking Wiget to welcome him. Like that. And of course the training. All the training. I want him to train as much as possible. So that's why he's going to get complete forward. And he is going to get... I think I'm going to have a look at him to see what kind of... Let's get in training here. What is he missing the most, to be honest, that I want him to be able to have? Penalty taking should actually be in his... Let's see if there is penalty taking. He's a striker. I want him to be able to do some penalty takings. He's not quick, so if he's going to be playing, he's not going to be playing in the position that Corey Andrews have. He's going to be having to play the other position, the deeper down. Let's see, financial fair play. How did we manage? 19.70 per week less. But we need to have something happen here with the... I hope we get some sponsors this season, at the end of this season. But the board is delighted with me. So let's hope we can continue. But as I said, of course, next thing on my mind is, of course, to get what should we call it? I'm sorry, I'm a bit off here now because I'm going to have to take away Emil Hughes. We're going to be putting in this little friend here, going to play on the right side. And yeah, we're going to do some changes here, that's for sure. We want to train up more players. Gary Gardner should be playing for Paris since Paris was very tired. Craig Mahone on the bench perhaps instead of Emil Hayes there, who I've just taken. Let's put them back on there because we want them as often as you can see here. Nelson Wright, that's not good. We could do with transfer status, available for loan, yes. So let's see if we can offer him to club out on loan. And yes, he's going to be playing regular football and playing as a midfielder. I'm going to be happy with if they do that. And Dean Pilkington is also not registered. We have a little too many players, I guess, as I've said a couple of times. Let's lend him out, regular starter and midfielder, and let's just let him go out. And Blackett, Luke Collins, he's registered though, or are young enough to play, that is. So let's see if we can put him up there as well. Jude, as I said, he's going to be playing in the serious games, the games against Liverpool, for example. And maybe in the end of the season, if we have a chance of reaching the playoff, he will come in and try to get us there. What else? Yeah, we were going to give him the opportunity to see if he could do anything this in the start here. Let's see how it looks up here. We can have two more on the substitute bench outside of it. We're going to be having him, and I think I'm going to go with him at the moment. Like that, yes. We have all greens. And do we want to change anything? Jude Russell is a player that we want to develop as well. So I'm thinking maybe he should be playing instead of Teddy Perkins. Because I think it's time to realize that Teddy Perkins is not going to reach anywhere near that potential. So it might be time to let him go as well. But I think he's going to be staying the rest of the season anyway. Charlie Wiggett I'm very disappointed that Charlie Wiggett isn't developing. That's one of the players that I really would hope to develop. But his potential is so high, but his current ability is not developing, and I'm sad about it. But not much more I can do than train him and stuff like that. But yeah, let's hope that that he will be developing pretty soon. Maybe he have a growth spurt any minute. We don't know. Let's always mark him tightly. Let's see what we can do against Notts County. Let's pump our fist. Let's go impress me and kick off and skip. Let's see what that new player can do. Alfrane. What was his name? Richard Alfrane something or what? Richard Alfrane Casey. So Richard, do a good game today. Let's make a good debut for Welling United. Eh? That's an Icelandic play. It looked like Egan has full control of that. That's good. So Egan hoisting it up. No. Looks like there's quite a few spectators here today. That's nice. The more we can have, the more money we can make. Well, the more we get into the arena, the more money we make. Here's Widget. Trying to reach Corey Andrews. No, not Corey. He's not in it now. Glenn Wade is playing today again. I should have changed that one as well, I guess. But he was green, so he was fully fit to play, so that wasn't a problem. Kayais. Oh, Christ! Antoni Sarcevic. And I think the players in the off-camera thing here, in between this game and the next game, I'm going to go through the positions where I have 2 or maybe 3 players that I can pick for that position. And those players are going to get more training. Because as I could see now, I could see that Glenn Wade, despite playing 90 minutes previous game, or maybe he didn't, he was substitute, that's right, we placed in, well, he played from the start last game, and he still was fully fit for this game, so, yeah, I think I have some spare room, especially for the strikers. I mean, I have so many strikers that I can really push their limits, because I always have a new striker to put in when they're tired, and yeah, so to run them around, so to speak, and hope that the harder training and fewer games, but still getting games, will make them develop. I'm hoping. We're going to try. And then when comes summer, when Fisher and Neil Flahaven is leaving us, I am, of course, going to Glenn Wade. When those 2 are leaving us, I am, of course, going to use that money to try and get the board to improve the training facilities and to get more coaches. Let's pump our fists here. Much better second half. Yeah, we're down 1 goal, so let's see, who do we want to bring on as well? I'm thinking McMahon, that's a young player. Fisher, I don't know about Fisher. Fisher is a player that we bring in if we want to try and turn things around. Now we don't have that in mind. We have in mind to train the players, because I don't think we're going to be able to do anything about Notts County here. Even though they are a team in the bottom of the league, that's a shame. So we're going to bring in McMahon. Well, who else do we have that is young and developing? Oliver Newton, and he can come in for Dylan, because Dylan has played like crap. Do we have any other young player that we want to give the opportunity to develop? Foka then. I don't think there's a... Fisher is already going to leave us, so that doesn't matter. Bennett could be somebody so that we can try to do more commercial for him, trying to get him to... Yeah, let's get Joe Bennett the opportunity to try and do more commercial for himself. I wonder if his contract runs out this summer. I really hope that it does, because we need to get rid of him. Oh, they bring down Wade there. No card. That's weird. Let's hope that the new players that came in makes a better effort than the players we had. Here's Neil. And their goalkeeper gets that ball without any bigger problems. Bring. That's sad. Let's see. Wiggett. Gardner. Here's Richard. Oh, that's a bad pass by Richard. McMahon fixed that anyway. Here's Wiggett. Long ball by Wiggett. No, doesn't help. Now we are in trouble again. Let's County own this game, so yeah, I think we can forget about the playoffs. let's just try to get as good team as possible against Liverpool's under 23. And if we... I'm going to go through who I believe should be the first 11 against Liverpool. And then I'm going to make sure none of them plays the week before. So that they are rested and hopefully not injured against Liverpool under 23. So maybe we have a slim little chance against Liverpool. I don't think so, but I hope. So a 2-0 loss, but that isn't good. 2,500 spectators though, that's good. Or attendance. Let's do that. And I guess we are done with this episode. I'm going to do some off-camera things now to try and get more training for the players so that they are tired if they play a game, so that they have to be rested the game after that, so I can rotate a lot of players and stuff like that. Hopefully they won't get a lot of injuries, or we won't get a lot of injuries, but the chance is there, of course, that the players are going to be injured. Much more so when we increase their training effort. But yeah, this episode is over. So I hope you have enjoyed it. Do like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll just end with bye.